the next day. Many minutes later. Twenty minutes later. A few minutes later. Tomorrow.
Yeah, I was also very, very tired when I got home. Unfortunately, I was not able to record anymore. So, yeah, on to the next day.
Tomorrow for sure. A little longer than a few minutes later. Twelve seconds later. One hour later.
Oh no, I did not run away from you. I'm going to see Bluey.
He's sweet with you, isn't he?
Yes, you're coming out. Yeah, I can see. Yes. All right. Okay. You're safe, my dear. All right. Yes. Let's see. Yes. That's okay. Yes. Yeah. Come here. There she is. Now it's come out from the ID. Oh, come on. Hello, Bluey. Bluey. Hello, yes. Oh, lovely. Yes, I'm
He's
here
looking
today.
at you.
Oh, yes.
Happy to see you.
Oh, yes. You happy? You all right? Yes, yes. Oh.
Where's Locke? Where are you, Locke? Hey, babies. You okay, you both? You alright, catfish? Good.
Oh,
You
it's
look
bloody
chilled.
comfy.
Snoopy's there. That's good.
Going somewhere to hide.
Snoopy's here. And Apple is here.
It's going somewhere to hide again, Blackie.
Oh, he'll be around. He's quite good at hiding these days.
Oh, yeah.
He'll be likely in between.
You want the side?
Yeah, but he'll be likely in
what's
there. He'll be likely in here, or he'll probably be likely in here. But
Does he ever get inside here?
yeah, I've seen him go through here a few times. Maybe. It depends on what he's doing, really. You know? I actually don't know, like I say, I can't see him in a minute. He's probably just like,
Really? That's good? Behind that?
where? The back, at the back?
Yeah.
Yeah, he always does that. He's searching for food. It's an instinct that goldfish do as well.
Today was not feeding there,
Nah, it's not, unfortunately. Yeah. Absolutely. Well, I'm back at home, watching some Vanos gaming, and yeah. Let's go. Holiday was great. The holiday was great.
I would tell from my feelings, me knowing you, I could tell you some good time on this.
Oh, it was great. It was really, really good. Yeah, it was great.
Later.
It's been 3 days, or 2 days I should say, since I got home. And this sodding thing has been going off ever since. So annoying. It's the battery, basically. It should go off any second. It's my carbon monoxide alarm. There we go. Yeah, so basically, that's now dying. And it's been beeping all night. So we've been advised to turn off the gas before they arrive so they can sort out that and then hopefully turn it back on. So frustrating, especially when you just get home. Excuse the mess, but basically me and my staff are trying to work out if this is my gas to basically turn off the central heating. And frustratingly, we don't know where the handle is, or if there is a handle we need to pull. Great! Got it?
Yes, that's right.
Okay.
That's for the boiler.
Yeah, that makes sense.
What if you put it on?
Yeah. Okay, you gotta like flick the switch underneath. Right, that makes sense. Makes sense.
Put this back in there.
Okay. Forgive me for moaning quite frequently. It's been a bit stressy since I got home, mostly due to you know, autism being a pain, and occasionally you know, like we basically went to York Minster. And we went to Jorvik, which basically is it was what York was originally called before it was made into York today, because it's got like apparently it's got like 2,000 years of history.
Okay.
And the information that was presented as well, because excuse me, not only York Minster was also a thing. York Minster was also was made during the Saxon times, and apparently King Henry XIII tried to knock down absolutely every single Roman Catholic church in Britain, or in England I should say. Every single one of the ones in England were basically knocked down, nearly every single one of them. And they then, after obviously that happened, the reason why he was doing it was because he wanted to have a breakup with one of his wives.
So I wanted to ask why you wanted to do it that way.
Yeah, he wanted to do it from like I believe it was it her name St. Mary's or something, or Queen Mary? I can't remember. It was somebody.
Okay.
But yeah, apparently one of his wives were basically obviously Roman Catholic, and he obviously fell out with her, and then he wanted to attack her by doing that way, which as an English monarch, that's exactly what he did. And you know, King Henry XIII was basically the worst monarch, like with an iron fist. He was basically known to have 10 wives or 13 wives? I can't remember.
Oh well.
Or was it with was it less than that? Was it 11 wives or something? I can't remember the actual number, but basically, he had a lot of that. The reason why he did that, the reason why he had 13 to 14 wives, was because he wanted a boy. Other than that, it has been quite a nice afternoon, I must admit, because I went out to eat with Hubert, as you saw in the clip, and we basically talked about the Wars of the Roses, which, in case you guys don't know, is basically a civil war during the 1400s. But also it talks about, because I know you don't know England very well, but basically, historically, we had a civil war hundreds of years ago, about roughly, I think it's like just over 1,000 years ago, between three factions basically. So we had the Tudors, Lancaster, and York. So yeah, it was basically a big war. Like it lasted for, I think, was it 100 years or 30 years, something like that. But yeah, so it was crazy, you know. It was crazy. But yeah, it was mad. Like, you know, I had to deal with that yesterday, because the night before, or the day I came home, that wasn't on. And then obviously the early morning yesterday, it started going off. So, yay! There it goes again. So yay! Gotta deal with all this again. But like, you know, not just that, I also got to go to the hospital tomorrow to look at some medical stuff that I can't say on camera because it's a bit it's not really appropriate for me to say, but because obviously it's personal, but it's one of the reasons why I struggle with my anxiety. Let's just say we think we might know a reason why my body is the way it is. Yeah, but I can't explain that. It's a lot to explain, but also you don't want to always hear certain things. Yeah, it's hard to explain. But anyway, that's what's been going on, and I'd like to say thank you to everybody that's watched this series of episodes. I know I did 3 episodes. To be fair, there wasn't really I couldn't really film everything, which is fine because I didn't really feel like it was best to film everything. We went to York Chocolate Factory, which is a thing over there, and that was really nice. But I couldn't film anything because they're very. I can understand why, because they don't want corporate enterprises stealing their ideas, which, respectfully, you wouldn't want that. So I didn't do that. And then we went to Jorvik. So if you don't know what Jorvik is, it is basically a place where they basically talk about the history of Vikings. And Jorvik was basically a place that was actually ruled by Vikings back in those days, and it was a rural trade house. Basically, it was a very big city. Like, this city was ruled by obviously Vikings, and they basically started to create their own system. And, ever since, it was quite a clever system, actually. They had, as I said, they had their own trade routes, they had their own system. And as I say, that they were pretty big back in those days. Very, very big. So, yeah, it was really interesting, actually. As I say, I couldn't film it. But, basically, it talks a lot about it. If you look it up, Jorvik, it starts with a J. It doesn't. I know it sounds weird, but it starts with a J, and it goes JORVIK. I think that's how you spell it. But yeah, if you look at it, you'll know what I mean. But then, as you know, we went to the York Minster and learned a lot about it, to be honest. It was quite surprising that back in those days it caught on fire, which is mad. I just didn't expect it. They reckon it was either arson or it was a lightning strike, and some people say it was God's penance. Now, I don't believe in Christianity or religion. That's basically, it's just, weather basically doing stuff. When we went there, it was actually the day it got struck 40 years ago, I believe. Because it got hit, I think it was 1984 74 or 74, something like that. So it was around that time. So yeah, it was quite big. And you know, at the far south, it was pretty damaged, like badly damaged. I mean, basically, yeah, it was crazy back in those days. Yeah, it was crazy. It was mad. Just looking at all that history is just fascinating. And I mean, I've always liked history and stuff like that. I mean, that's why my book is my book that I'm writing, The Orbital Commando. It's got all that history, that detail, that information that basically explains what goes on in the story. Yes, the history is going to be long. Yes, it's going to be big, but it does give you a bit of an idea why a story is so big, like why everything is crazy and why things are the way they are. So yeah, you'll understand when you see my book. The second part will be underway. Just need some time to change a few things on the book, and then it will be sorted and it'll be released, and then that'll be the only taster that you guys will see. But we'll just have to see, won't we? Anyway, thank you again for this bloody thing. Hopefully that will be sorted soon. Thank you very much, guys, and thank you for following my mum and myself on this amazing journey that we went to during our time at York. Thank you, York. Yorkshires, I think that's what they would call themselves, Yorkshires. Thank you, Northern Yorkshires. Thank you, York, for having us, and we'll see you guys in the, I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.